Hello. 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 Public Execution is still my favorite mattcaulder clip. I should play more Lakeburg Legacies. Just me. Just, even if I don't stream it, I should play more Lakeburg Legacies because I was enjoying that game. I was enjoying that game. Nuja, hello. But also play with me. How am I gonna, one, call me. We've said this. We've gone over this. Just call me. But two, yeah. Oh. This seems bad. This seems bad. I'm bad at calling out a millennial. Look, you yell at me in my DMs all the time. Okay? You yell at me in my DMs all the time. I don't want to hear it. You yell at me in my, okay, you got me. Say, you yelled at me in my DMs 12 hours ago. I do want to play more Lakeburg Legacy. I did enjoy that game. I did enjoy that game. That game was a good time. That game was a good time. Nuja Bears, how are you? Nuja, how are you, my friend? How are things? How are things? It feels bad that Microsoft is just dropping the Halo engine to go to Unreal 5. I don't want Halo to be super high def realistic. I need games to stop being super high def realistic, taking 8 years and millions and millions and millions of dollars to make. I need that to stop. Doing well. How are you doing today? I'm good. I'm good. I'm scared. It's scared. Red versus Blue didn't die for this. That's why they shut it down. They heard about this. Metaphor Refantasio review embargo has dropped. The current review average is 85. Oh my god. I want to play that game so bad. I want to play that game so bad. I have an updated prescription and now I have blue light anti-glare coated lenses. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's what these have. These have a little blue light filter. These have a little blue light filter in them, which is nice. Surprising no one. It's a game where people have 65 hours recorded in the demo, Lamo. Demos are good. Demos are good. I wish they didn't release that game during October. Brian sent me the link. To be like, hey, you should request, you know, here's the link to request a copy of Metaphor. And I was like, I would do that. I just can't. I can't, you know. I don't want to mess up October. I love October. Scaretober's so fun. Maybe we'll, I mean, I gotta play it. There's so many Persona games for me to play, though. Do you know what I mean? There's also so many Persona games for me to play that it's like, I'm glad that one's good. I'll call you after I finish the 3 Persona 5 games. How about that? How about I play the 3 Persona 5 games? And then I'll call you. And then we can play Metaphor. Do you know what I mean? Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh. 95 is great. Gosh, 95. I love it. Yeah, I got a 37. It got a 37 in Famitsu, I think. Or a 39? I don't remember. I put it in our chat, but I don't remember. It got a very good score. It got a very good score in Famitsu. There's technically like 7 Persona 5 games. Yeah, canonical Persona games. Canonical Persona games that I'm actually going to play. Because I'm not going to play all of them. Listen, they made a fantastic JRPG, and I appreciate that. And then they made a Muso game, and I appreciate that. And then they made a turn-based tactics game, and I appreciate that. They did all of these things for me, specifically. That's Sea of Stars. Nope, this is The Messenger. It's the other game that looks like this. P5D? What's P5D? And P5X is a mobile game. I don't think that counts. This is Guild Wars 2. Dancing? Yeah, so canonical games. And not a game I'm going to play. So yeah, not on the list. This, are these Worgen? Is this, Cataclysm? No. It's Rat Wars, everyone's favorite rat game. Soon they'll make a CCG called Persona 5. Please play me, mattcaulder. Persona 5, you have to play this one, mattcaulder. It's just like, fine. They got me. It's a very specific art style. I think if they made a Persona TCG, I would play it. They're making a Gundam TCG that I have a video I'm gonna watch later. I wish that there was more local support for the Digimon card game, because a friend of mine plays that and really enjoys it. And I think I would have a good time with that. I think I would have a good time with the Digimon card game. I want them to stop making card games that inherently require me to buy 1,500 boosters and all of this. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I want. You know? But that's not how those games make money, so that's not what they're doing. Boy. It's a very specific art style. Vermintide. Nope. But yeah, there's so many JRPGs that I want to play that it's rude of them to just keep making them. Honestly, it's rude of them to just keep making them. They should stop. They should stop for a minute. I have no idea. Throne and Liberty? I don't know. Thronefall. I don't know what that game is, but I'm gonna guess it. All right, that's a Birdman. Well, I'm in a meeting. That's the monkey game. Oh. Oh, I don't know anything about this game. Good job. Do I have a thing for silver? I do. Bam. Silver is -1 wins. I didn't do that right. I haven't played it, but the internet was very horny for this concept art. I mean, it looks cool. I ain't mad about it. It looks cool. I wish that the I wish that the developers weren't weird. You know what I mean? I wish the developers weren't weirdos. Gecko, mascot, trilogy. Come on. Come on. Like, they could have just put a picture of his face and it would have been less obvious. Speaking of mascots, I've enjoyed Astrobot more than I thought I would. It seems really good. It seems really good. I need to sit down. And make the video I said I was going to with all of the Astrobot references and whether or not you can buy the games. We should make Matt play Gex. Hey, no one has mentioned this, so I'll say this out loud. I have made the community choice game votes cheaper by half during this time when we are not going to play a community choice game for a minute. So the community choice vote redeems are 500 points instead of 1,000 points. Because, like I said, the community choice isn't going to happen for a minute. And so I thought it would only be fair to make that a little cheaper. Gex is on the PC? It's a thing that I learned. So I can put Persona 5 on the wheel? No, you still have whatever your vote was. Do you have a thing on the wheel, Nuja? I'm just gonna guess Cyberpunk to get a range. Not as helpful as I thought it was gonna be. You peaked at Shining Force 2 and didn't put anything else on there. If you want to put, if you want your thing to be Persona 5, I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, it is open world. It's something more than single player and first person. So it's first person, open world. PC. A very strong memory of playing Gex while eating a giant hot dog. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah. Did Microsoft Game Studios publish Skyrim? All right. I mean, Nuja, if you want this to happen. I don't know. Skyrim was in ZeniMax was so low. Let's, you know what? We'll guess it. We'll guess it. We'll see if we can get some green out of it.
I'm escaping to the one
okay.
that has
Okay.
been corrupted by capitalism.
Okay.
Space.
Saying hello. Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 is a good guess. Okay. Well, the place that got the hot dog still exists. They only sell regular sized ones now. Cowards. Cowardice. Cowardice of the highest order. Not Eidos, not Microsoft, not Ubisoft, not Bethesda. Saint, how you doing? How was your weekend? And it's a shooter. It's a shooter because it's not an adventure game. So it's a shooter. So it's a first person open world shooter. That's fine. That's fair. That's fair. You're like, oh wait, I did do it. I did it. On the other hand, they sell those for $1 for 2. That's pretty great. If I'm honest, that's an incredible price. I love that. I love that. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted it to go down. Pretty good. It's been hot for the last week. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's rough. Not Mercenaries. Mercenaries would be a great pull. Mercenaries would be a great pull. Excuse me. 2006 open world games. Oh, the guy, Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Damn. Very close. Very close. Single player, multiplayer, first person, not fantasy. I felt really good about that guess. I felt really good about Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, let me tell you. Open world, not fantasy. Not sci-fi. So, real life. Real life, first person shooter, open world, on PC. Kind of want to just take the clue, but I want to have one more good guess. Like I always want like one more good guess. Could be, well, no, it's multiplayer, so it can't be like New Vegas. Lost Planet. I think Lost Planet was first person, third person. Because I think it was first person shooting, but then third person when you were in the mechs. I know it's just Killzone, but that's not open world. Yeah, I wouldn't qualify that as open world. Bad Company? Was Bad Company level based? Resistance? Oh, I almost, well, Resistance isn't on PC. As far as I know, Resistance is not on PC. OG Bad Company was level based. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. This not being a Far Cry fucks me up. Yeah, the fact that it's not a Far Cry is very interesting. And it's not OG Planet Side. There was no single player. Oh, that's a good. That's a good thought. That's a good thought. It's not Left 4 Dead because no co-op. Right, right. Yeah, Left 4 Dead would be co-op and multiplayer. Well, I don't know if it would be co-op or and multiplayer, but it would definitely have co-op because you play cooperatively. Even the weird way that GameDuel does it. Let's take the clue. Deep Silver. GSC Game World. Is that Stalker? It's Stalker, yeah. I was like, Deep Silver. Then when I saw Deep Silver, I went, so it's a European game. Deep Silver. Ah, so it's made from someone, it's by someone in Europe. I see. It could be, I mean, I'm just gonna take a guess. I'm gonna guess Call of Pripyat. No, it's, I mean, it could be any of them because I think they all released during this time period. Hilarious. Hilarious. Amazing. Is it the first one? No. Is it the last one? No. I don't remember what the middle one is called. I can just type Stalker. I can just type Stalker. Clear Sky. There you go. The second one. All right. All right. Hello? It's a SimCity. SimCity 2000. Oh! It's a sim. It's a sim. It's a SimCity. It's a SimCity. I'm so happy. I take that. I'm gonna get weird with it. SimCity DS. No. PC. SimCity. No, it can't be 3000. Is it just? It's not just SimCity. It is just Sims. Oh, I thought SimCity was. Well, I guess it. Again, the Gamedel thing. Original platform. Original platform. I was like, I remember having this on Super Nintendo. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They ported it. That's not how it works. Yeah, I remember having this. I remember playing this. SimCity, baby. I'm glad I got it off of this. This feels good. That feels good. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. All right. Oh, Destiny 2 launch trailer. No, unsubscribe. It's giving big mattcaulder energy. What does that mean? Oh, aren't the people who, whatever you want it to mean, who is doing who's doing the new Gundam TCG? Is it the same people doing the Digimon game? Oh no, out of stock. Never mind. I was gonna say if people send me money, I'll get the Gundam card beta, but I can't. It's already out. Already out of stock. Already out of stock. Which is a great start. Who designed this? Is it by the people who did? I was walking around this weekend, I saw a dog and the dog just gave off big mattcaulder energy. Oh my god, I want this Hero Yui card. Jesus, no, we can't do this. We can't do this. Ugh. These are cool cards. They released an English version of the Gundam War CCG to English markets. It was discontinued after only 3 sets, but the Japanese version lasted 45 sets. You absolute cowards. Oh, fuck. Let me buy this Char Ansible Tall Geese trading card game starter deck. Oh my god. Let me get this gun tank Toys R Us promo. Oh my God. That's stupid. This is stupid. Dog, you can't charge $40 for it. It's visibly crunched. Oh, the one for Toronto is for Zaku's? Dog. This is why I can't get into card games. This is why I can't get into card games. Because this is immediately what happens. Oh man, they did an SD Gundam. Can't do this. Man. That's a good looking promo card. Yeah, I can't get into the Gundam TCG. I cannot. I cannot. I don't have the money or the time. So I don't have the money or the time. That's why you put it on your throne. I would use throne more, except I don't like the amount of like overhead they charge. I feel like they charge a little too much overhead for me. And like I get it, but also I feel like it's a little much. Can put Gundam TCG on the wheel? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. The wheel does not work that way. Nuger, are you there? Do I gotta put flippin'? Do I gotta put Persona on the wheel?
Nujabez says for your next Gundam TCG.
Oh no, Nuger, what did you do? Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, yeah, listen, it's gonna be P5 Royale. Let's all. Nuja, thank you for the Kofi. Thank you for the Kofi. All right, let's open up this wheel. Oh my God, there's so much stuff on this wheel. This wheel's ridiculous. There we go. Save. It's on there. It's on there. Nuja, thank you for the Kofi. I have like I have like 9 emails now. I have like 9 emails. All right, let's get back to detention. Hey, everybody, hi. Detention is a scary game. I never ate my freaking snack bar. I'm such a weirdo. I never ate my snack bar. Detention is a legitimately scary game. Please treat it as such. I haven't played it. This is the best I could find in terms of content warnings. Also, there's always general flashing light warning because it's a video game. as I said this morning, please take the time to take care of yourself. Please take the time to take care of yourself. You know, if you have to take time for yourself and, you know, you don't want to engage with this, please do. Please, you know, do whatever keeps you safe. I did use the blur button already. I did use the blur button. And it was very effective. It was already very effective, so. Brian's bullshit wheel. Brian's bullshit wheel is still so strong on that wheel, let me tell you. Brian's bullshit wheel. I was gonna say transistor and then said no. I looked it up and it has a big one. Yeah, let me know, Sage. If you wanna just like send it through Twitch DMs. Because I can make sure to update the content warning pinned message. I poked around a bunch trying to find content warnings. And nobody had a list, you know? Nobody had a list that was just like, here you go. I gotta remind Aaron that the paleo thing starts tomorrow. I can at least update the pin message. Sage, whenever you're ready. Please and thank you. There it is. That is a good one to know. That is a good one to know. All right. Unpin. Excuse me. Unpin this. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, okay. I've updated the pinned message to include Sage's info on it featuring depictions of suicide. So please be aware. Please be aware. And like I said, keep yourself safe. Do whatever feels right for you. If you feel like you don't want to engage with this, like I said, make the decision that makes sense for you. Don't worry about what I'm gonna think or anything like that. Because what I'm gonna think is, as I talk out the ad break that's coming up, what I'm gonna think is that I'm frustrated that you didn't keep yourself safe and keep yourself happy. In much the same way we used to bully John for not eating breakfast. John, wherever you are, buddy, I love you. I know he's doing well. I follow his Insta. They're doing great. They're being amazing. Mark Calder doesn't believe in content warnings? No. No. You know who else doesn't believe in content warnings? Matt Smith. Matt Smith doesn't believe in content warnings. Really? This doesn't go here? The actor? Yeah. Yeah, he did an interview with the BBC where he was like, yeah, I don't like content warnings because it means you can't do as, you know, sometimes the story is about being shocked. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes the story that's about being shocked sends someone into a depressive spiral, and that's why you have fucking content warnings, you weirdo. Just such a weird take. What is this? Is this the key? This is the, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Content warning. See now the amazing episodes of Arrow or Smallville? Nature, that's goofy. That's goofy. That's a good joke. How dare you? Oh. Blood-stained film. I'm sure that's fine. Content warning, the doctor says poppycock. Oh, I don't need to go that way. I don't think I need to go that way. Lemon! Lemon, hello. This reminds me, I need to get in Lemon's Discord and get that Japanese curry recipe. It looked really good. It looked really good. We love Japanese curry. We love Japanese curry. This... Where was the projection room? One of those things is a real thing that happens in a Doctor Who episode. I would absolutely believe Doctor Who said poppycock. Given Mr. Smith doesn't like content warnings, I'll be sure to include content warnings for content warnings in any content I create. Yeah, let him know. Let him make sure he's aware of any content warnings that might be coming up. I didn't know Arrow lasted for 8 seasons. Arrow was on for a really long time. And then everyone loved it when they killed off Stephen Amell's character in the funniest way. Everyone was so happy when they killed his character. It's so funny. Stephen Amell famously, not a cool guy to work with on set. I also think he was a COVID denier. I think he was one of those guys that's like, I'm just asking questions. Hold your breath. You know, one of those guys that was like, you just gotta get, I also think he's a Zionist. He sucks for some reason. I can't remember which one right now. Stephen Amell is definitely in my head as this guy sucks. I wonder what's contained on this film soaked with blood. Lemon, how are you doing today? I hope you had a good weekend. Stephen Amell smells like down to earth. He's way work focused. The point he said he didn't think SAG should strike, which is mostly. I remember that. I feel like there was another thing, but I do remember him saying that shouldn't do a SAG strike. 25. There's stuff on the blackboard now. 1, 2, 1. 0, 2, 5. 1, 2, 1. Okay. I'm behind on sleep. 2 nights ago, I woke up at 5 and couldn't get back to sleep. Last night, someone was playing loud music late, and today construction's really loud. Ugh, I'm sorry, Lemon. That's really frustrating. Snitcher. Is this about Informer? Outside of that, which is still not great. He's generally on the right side of stuff. I think there's like grades of suck, you know? And it's like, hey, you know, he doesn't think that SAG should go on strike. It's like, okay, well, that's shitty, but that's like capitalist shitty that I'm kind of not surprised at in this day and age. What do I have? Where do I put this? What am I missing? What am I forgetting? He's waiting to wrestling. Take that as you will. That was one of the funniest things that ever happened. Was when he was beefing with Cody Rhodes when Cody Rhodes was in WWE before, when he was Stardust. That was such a weird thing. What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? Do I gotta put the puppet here? As far as I know, it's mostly due to him becoming friends with Rhodes when he guested on Arrow. I forgot he was on Arrow. Oh, yeah, right, okay. I don't think I need to go this way. Okay, so 025121. Gotta keep that in mind. Let's pop a little save. This takes me this way. This is the piano room. Oh! The phone. Oh, 2, 5, 1, 2, 1. Miss Fang, your country appreciates your assistance. What's left is only the dial tone. Up. Oh. Don't come in here. Occupado. Military police puppet. Up. I don't like that. So oh, you go there. Oh, you go there. Oh. Oh. Do you I didn't think a real bullet would come out of that gun. There's even the smell of gunpowder. Why am I being shown this violent scene? Great question. Well, now I have the basement key. Which, I mean, this is the basement. I don't remember there being a thing down here. Oh. I don't remember there being a door. Okay. I'm sure this will be fine. I guess now, I've committed to playing Persona 5. Wait, thanks for doing this for me. Not at all. I'm always willing to help if you ask. But I'm sorry to have to drag you all the way here to my classroom. It's okay. My classroom is individual studies now. It'd be bother if we were there. You sure nobody else knows about these meetings, right? Of course, miss. Absolutely not. One thing though, this book list is quite sensitive in material. Please be careful with it. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. You'll be playing Persona 5 for a year. It's much more reasonable now that I'm streaming every week. You know, that I'm streaming 5 days a week. Reading these books could be trouble. But it should be our freedom to pursue knowledge, right? Yeah, I'm with you on that. In fact, I think Miss Yin also said something like that before. I think you're just like her. You're both courageous and talented. You think we're alike? I can't compare to her anyways. Excuse me. She's the principal's daughter, and they're known to be a family of successful scholars. She's the principal's daughter. It's okay, I believe she thinks highly of you. I remember she gave your work a nice compliment once. She said, "Strengthen thy wings, the sky's the limit." She really said something like that? Hey, let me ask you a question. I know Miss Yin and Mr. Chang chat a lot. Do you maybe know what kind of relationship they have? Paper bag left behind by Wei. I don't think that's what that is. I don't think that's what... I've been weak. He once told me the pen is mightier than the gun. Okay, Fine, otherwise just a little slow because bad sleep. I get that. I get that. I'm sorry you're having such rough sleep. That really sucks. Oh. Ms. Yin? What are you doing over here? As a teacher, I always show concern for students who are a little rebellious. Remember what you did? Hey, probably quick content warning for... It's probably not gonna be good. It's probably just not gonna be good. What? Have you forgotten, or do you not want to remember? Just a harmless piece of paper, right? Instead, I had to die. He had to die, and many other students had to die. Was it you? And they had tea. Yeah, they just have some tea. You keep causing me trouble. You're driving me crazy. Sometimes when you trip up, you'll never be able to get back up again. How dare you? This is all because of you. You ruined everything. What? If you had a problem, why couldn't you have come talk to me instead? Yup. If you weren't here, all would be well. So she has a crush on Mr. Chang. She has a crush on Mr. Chang. And because the two of them are dating, or were dating, or maybe we're dating, or maybe weren't dating. She turned Miss Yin in for sedition or whatever. Justice Cheng Hong. Mom likes to bring all her worries and concerns to you. Something I think is fruitless. But sometimes there's no one else to look to for help. My hands together in silent prayer. Here are my questions. Oh, is this the end of the game? Saint, is this the bit you were talking about? Oh boy, children. Oh boy, children. Maybe not. This isn't. Ask about love. Will I be able to live a simple life with loved ones and family? Yinpo, the crying answer. Do not seek what cannot be. This was just a humble request. You can be so cruel. Then I also ask about prospects. Will I be able to live life by my choices and follow my heart down my own path? Yanpo, the laughing answer. So I can only face reality obediently and wait until God knows when. Do I have any other choice? Ask about family. Will my parents who quarrel and fight have a second chance together? Yanpo, the laughing answer. You cannot cry over spilt milk. Is that so? But that was my family. My mom and that person. We used to smile and laugh together. Do I ask for too much? Is life just a never-ending bitterness? Or is it all just me? Divine answer. So it is because of me. Youth is hardly ever given a choice, pushed through the grind until their innocence fades away. I've become a wooden horse on the carousel of life, a jumbled mess of lifeless emotion. Infused with frantic energy, I spin ever faster. I hear whispering. I hear whispering, and I don't like it. Let's save. Radio? Seems like the static in the room is coming from this. Maybe I can get something if I tune it a bit. The atmosphere in the room's changed. Oh, they did something like this in Devotion too. Ceramic piggy bank. Big round eyes waiting to be fed. Yeah, they did something like this in I watched maybe like half of Devotion, but they did something like this. Ceramic piggy bank, broken up for one's desires. Oh wait, can I go out of the room? Someone's home. Oh, I'm sorry, is that just an eye? There's no way to go into the past anymore. Ash, hello! Pictures of mom, dad, and I. The eyes have been rubbed off. Ash, how are you doing? Glass juice cup. That's very scary. Whoa. That's scarier. Close with a dull melancholy. Received. Filled glass cup. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure it's okay. Hectic, doing a little overtime for work, but it's gonna be worth it. Meet the right person at the right time. Well, I hope, Oh, geez. Well, I hope it's all good. I hope it's all good. That reminds me, we started playing some Generation Zero. We should go back to that. There's a puddle of clear water on the ground. You're my company while I hide collectibles and write strings. Ooh, collectibles. Who doesn't love collectibles? Okay, I put this in there. I think it's so that I can follow their steps. I think that's what I've got to do. Yeah. GZ's got so many collectibles. Hell yeah. I love that GZ has cosmetics. I love the Generation Zero's cosmetics. I love when games have cosmetics. Like, when you get like, yeah, you just look how you want. Like, oh, I love it. Fashion is so good. Oh, hey, general warning, Brian, don't look. Can someone please at Brian? Let him know not to look for a minute. Thank you, Lemon. Sorry, mess with Generation Zero. Never had folks to play with. It didn't keep my attention solo. Yeah, I do think that's the one. That's the one thing I would say is it's not. it's not the most exciting solo. I can agree with that. Husband cheating, comes home late. We specialize in tracking people. I don't like that phrase. The cosmetics are gender locked. The original live team had a fight for that. Hell yeah. It's designed for co-op, yeah. It's very hard to make a game that is very good co-op and also very good solo. It's very, very hard. The teacher's desk, there's plenty of assignment papers. I don't know if I want to say impossible, but it's very tricky to balance that way. It's amazing how easy it is to make something feel unsettling. Back then, laying in bed, I could hear mom and dad chatting through the walls. They had such a bond back then. I don't know when their idle chatter turned into deafening silence. Later, dad only came home when he got roaring drunk. Mom always huddled in a corner trying to hide her tears. There's a door? Yeah, I do want to, I haven't thought about that. I should poke everybody and see what we think. Do I have anything? No. This is the door. Okay. I think I need to find money to put in it to then go to the future. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of Space Marine, which has been fun. We've been playing a lot of Space Marine, which has been fun, and we started playing Darktide with Jesse. Specialize in tracking people. What a strange... In less horrifying scary game news, Aaron and I started playing Luigi's Mansion 3 last night. And I told her, I was like, yeah, this game feels a lot better than Luigi's Mansion 1, which isn't surprising because it's 3 console generations removed. Oh, there's a door in front of their room. I see. Three clocks. None of them are running, but it looks like I can turn the hands. There's some things I liked about the first one that the sequels lacked. I did say I think the one criticism I have right now is that Luigi's Mansion 1 was kind of a little scarier overall. You know, like it felt creepier. And that's just some environmental design stuff. But it's not like it was bad, but I was just like, you know, like it felt creepier in a way that was fun. Yeah, because if we turn the lights off here, he's 7. Oh. I see. Glad I got back 5 minutes later. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Some are due to the GameCube controller being amazing compared to the 3DS or Joy-Cons. I don't know if I would call the GameCube controller amazing, but yeah, Brian, there's these needles, and I thought there was gonna be more needle stuff. Oh, wait. Right? Or was it this way? I would really like if there was like a confirmation of like, yeah, you did it. Well, is there gonna be a person in here? Sounds. Yeah, they have a puzzle. They have a puzzle that's kind of like this in Devotion. I think it's very slick. I think it's very slick. I'm gonna take a picture. Yeah, that's what I thought I did. Can I open the door now? The door is locked. Or maybe now I've solved that puzzle. Okay. Do I have to? Oh, they need to be the right. They need to be the right orientation because the pictures are rotated. Hello? One day, Dad came home inebriated and tripped at the front door. Couldn't stand seeing him on the ground all the time, so I went over to give him a hand. Besides the stench of smoke, there was another smell. A faint smell of powdered makeup. Oh. No, there's just, okay. There's just nothing here. That's interesting. But I guess we can go open that door. Someone might say this, I'm less creeped out by a room full of crosses dangling from the ceiling than a room full of needles dangling from the ceiling. I think on the list of things to have dangling from the ceiling, I feel like needles are way up there. You know? I feel like needles are way up there. That feels bad. Crosses are creepy, but needles are dangerous. Right, like there's, ooh. There's an active danger element to crosses, or to needles, excuse me. I've received your paper plane. I was truly worried you were still having trouble at home. So it looks like my concern was slightly unfounded. Like the white daffodil, you are innocent, vain, and candid in nature. Perch beside a pond in Snow White, admiring your reflection. That feels like a wild thing to say to a child. Being different from others can be a tough way to live. But I think I can understand that feeling. You said you want to learn more about my time abroad. All I can say right now is that my past is rather complicated. Unfortunately, many horrible things have happened on this land in the last decade. Believe it or not, our society wasn't always like this, oppressive and cold. Perhaps we should take a stroll down the boulevard on the weekend. There are things our censored textbooks don't mention, but are definitely worth knowing. Toss my worries out and receive your guidance. Radio station. New radio station channels just new radio station just dropped. Which is scarier, a lion in a cage or a bear in your backyard? The bear free in my backyard, the lion is caged, they're never a problem. Cages are fail-proof. We've rotated things again. Oh. Strange quote on the door. Follow that shadow in the dark, then you will be closer to the truth. Okay, so he goes this way. So maybe because he's going this way, this is wrong. Okay, he's going this way, this is right. He's going this way, this is right. He's going the opposite, that's wrong. And he's going this way, this is right. Good puzzle. Good puzzle, straightforward. Father's study is always neat and tidy. He always gives off an air of seriousness with a little bit of his own humor. I drew this when I was little. It was always kept, even when we moved furniture around. Item received, a coin. Theater's ticket counter. Door shut tight. Now I have a coin. So now I go back to my room. Go to the original piggy bank. Coin in the piggy bank. Go here. Movie ticket. Oh. Flashback to the private zoo nearby turning loose when we were in college. Absolutely fail-proof. Never had no problems with animals. This is a very interesting way to convey the like incredibly vibrant street. Good day and welcome. We hope you enjoy your movie. I went to a movie with Teacher Man? This is Mr. Chang. Great sound. Amazing. More than a teacher. Watch a movie with Mr. Chang. I hate that. Oh. Hate that. A note on the floor. Search warrant. Search warrant issued by the district court with a list of public officials involved in a bribery scheme. When I went home that day, father had already been taken away. I asked mom what had happened. She quietly replied, Dad got his hands dirty, but he'll live. Hearing this, I felt as if she was smiling underneath. So our dad is a government official who apparently did some bad stuff. Assignment book. His bad stuff was cheating on mom. I mean, he might have also, you know. Teacher's desk, as if on it are plenty of assignment papers. Miss Fang. Counseling process is near its end. I'm glad you're back on track. And hopefully won't be needing me anytime soon. If there isn't anything else, you should return to class now. I still have plenty of assignments to look at. It's over. No matter what's written on here, there is only farewell. Well, now where do we go? Oh. Save progress. We can go here now. We solved that collection of puzzles. Glass cup of nauseating color, overflowing with the stench of human corruption. Plates and cups clash against the walls as father's voice roared through the halls. After a series of curses seething, all that's left is mother's weeping. Our family was once sweet together, healthy and caring when we gathered. And now every night a restless sleep, every morning hard to wake. So it goes day by day, the anguish digs ever deep. I was shattered into countless pieces, mirroring the crumbling of a familiar world. In a state of ceaseless decay, plunging into a river of despair, floating in limbo for the rest of our days. Breaking, hurry up and spin the wheel, Matt News. Uh-oh. Anticipating when we meet, footsteps ever quick and slight, roaming through a neon forest, strolling past the dazzling lights. I've become a little lark, rushing past the pretty flowers, chasing all the playful butterflies. I glide merrily by your side. Creator director Al Hope on the game Alien Isolations put out a message for its 10-year anniversary and claimed there's a new sequel coming out from the same team. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I've been an actor in our play long before the curtain's risen. Being held is ever comforting, longing for your love embracing, listening to your many whispers, feeling each other's tranquil breathing. Well, that answers a question. The white deer walked into my grasp. What a pleasant surprise. What a turn of fate. I want to keep this moment in my palms for eternity. All of a sudden, we stopped meeting. You became distant bitterly, colder than the sun could melt, air around you freezing instantly, and my frozen body's beating heart with each pulse tearing itself apart. Again, I am left in abject solitude, in a house that I call home, in a space that I call school, a walking corpse whose mind's without a sense of loss that's drowned with doubt. Chang Ming Hun, we need to talk about this. Miss Yen, it's not necessary to raise your voice like that. Why can't I? What were you thinking going after a child like that? Child, I was already studying abroad at her age. She's old enough to know what she wants. So what now? Will you lead her down this forbidden path? She only needs a push in the right direction, not for you to wrap your arms around her. This is our private matter. It's none of your business. So she hated Yin for telling Chang not to do this. How is it not? You're stuck in your little romance. Did you forget about us? We were already in the same boat, don't you forget. Yeah. Okay, I hate that. Yep. His hand's full of spaghetti sauce. I can't believe I spilled all my spaghetti. A painful recollection. My soul is shattered into pieces. When I cannot put myself back together and forget everything. Open my eyes and welcome a barren world. I think this is way after. This is a bunch of graffiti and shit. Wait, he was in color. I just realized that she was... Are we a ghost? Think we've been a ghost this whole time? Oh. Let me save before I talk to the evil me. Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you, yet you are not me. It is the sin that makes you linger in this realm. Memories, like mirrors, reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering, Fang Rui Shin, what do you fear the most? I'm guessing this is the bit. This is it. This is the ending. I wonder if we do the wrong answers. I wonder if we do the wrong answers to see what that ending is, and then reload. Everything's fine, don't worry about it, else you'll catch these spaghetti sauce hands. Brian's hot new wrestling character. Oh. I think that's wrong. I think that was wrong, and that's why it was just like, all right. Every time I wrestle, you never know if it's blood or sauce, but I leave the ring stained red. That's so silly. What a silly. Bonfire of Hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. Yeah, I don't think her life is the right answer. Some of the book contents may conflict with your everyday thoughts. This material will help you engage in reflective and independent thinking. So this was the secret book club. Well, let's call it a day. I do want to remind you all again to never mention the book club to anyone else. That might put yourself and others in great danger. And Wei, I'd like to ask you a favor. Yes, Miss Ian, is it about the new books? I've already given the list to Mr. Chang. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but he'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon the book club might come to an end. Ms. Ian, why are things like this? I'm sorry, Wei, there's nothing I can do either. One more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never brought us any of these books in the first place, right? I always know I can count on you. Blacklisted to return home for burial. Half a century in exile, blacklisted to return home for burial. During the period of martial law, Ms. Yin Suhan was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left the country only to be blacklisted. She traveled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but unfortunately died of lung cancer at the age of 50. Her last wish was to be able to return to her hometown. Now this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. Andrew Karl Marx. Remember, these books might conflict with your everyday thoughts. It's Garfield, I hate Mondays. If you answer right, evil, you will monologue about it. Okay, so yeah, good to know that that was incorrect, because I was like, I feel like this is not the correct answer. The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere and I will follow you like a shadow. Oh, this is weird. This boy. Casper's just over here looking out the window, looking at stuff. He's so cute. I'm gonna be calling at a time like this. All these frogs. Sliding door is wrapped in barbed wire. Oh. I need to put her over here. That's a tricky puzzle. That's an interesting little tricky puzzle. I like that. Remember when you enrolled so full of passion, participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities, grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers? Then things took a turn for the worse at home. All the attention quickly turned into unwanted scrutiny. So you chose... I don't think it's grim acceptance. To escape. Well, I don't think it's I think it's grim acceptance. I think that is the right answer. You chose to escape. The world is immeasurably vast. There's always a place to hide. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. I might just look up the right answers to get the right answer track. He's got bad at home. My parents got really into Roblox and Black Myth Wukong. We only ever ate crackers and soup. Remember to thoroughly destroy each book and add the spirit money to throw them off. Can't be any intact book pages or else this will all be for naught. Hey, Wei. You're closer with Miss Yin. I heard she had to flee the country overnight. Is that true? I'm not sure. She never said anything about leaving. Unlike Miss Yin, we don't have connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? Well, actually, what bothers me the most is, did you know how the reading list got leaked out? Stop asking questions. I'm as clueless as you. Let's just hurry up and finish this. We don't want to get caught. Written verdict from court. Front piece of the verdict. Chang Ming-hu, district level educator, is found guilty with students Wei and others of collusion with communist forces. Chang Ming-hu is to be put to death after the court's ruling. Wei Chung-ting pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces, reading a prohibited text with rebellious and corrupt thoughts, will be sentenced to 15 years jail time. So she overheard Yin telling Chang, like, hey, what you're doing with her is messed up. Don't do it. You know, it's fucked up. And so she turned Yin in for all the book stuff. The door is barred by a broom with a note on top. Snitcher. And so she said, oh, hey, these guys are reading seditionist books, communist books, with the intention of getting Miss Ying in trouble. And then they uncovered everything and all of the students got in trouble and were arrested and went to jail, and Chang was killed. Excerpt. That time, in fear, forcing herself to breed hatred. Who knew that she would take that leap and leave this world behind? Nary a last word because of fear, remorse, the reason remains undecided. I was left with a blur of confused thoughts spiraling through my mind. Hey, the wall's supposed to be like that? Yes? Kind of? I was left with a blur of confused thoughts spiraling through my mind. When I saw the sunlight again, things had changed drastically. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave, leaving me a decrepit man. The walls are supposed to be like that because this is not the good place. No, don't save, because we want to redo the last bit. Oh. There's a new premium live event pack available in the Monster Hunter web store. Oh. $50 Earth Crystal, 50 Carpenter Bugs, 50 Monster Bone Plus, 11,000 gems for $100. It's so confusing to me that they think people are going to spend that much money on this game. I say that as a person who's done that. It's just like I get that it's like, yeah, it's a bunch of gems. It's like, yeah, but also it's a bunch of nonsense. Acted immediately on one's determination. This is the philosophy he believed in. That someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? Live a laid-back life. My guess is because people are. I mean, yeah, that's probably true. They're probably like, listen, no one's going to spend $100 on the game if you don't give them the opportunity to spend $100 on the game. You know, you got to give them. You have to give them the option. Yeah, submit to one's fate. That's not her thing at all. Yeah. Actively against what she believes. No matter how many times this replays, nothing can be unwound. You can never redeem yourself. Yep, and then this is her instructor bye. This is the book list I mentioned before. I found it on our teacher's desk. Ms. Fang, the country appreciates your assistance. Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone just like that. You've lost everything you can ever depend on. What choice will you make now? Calm indifference. Like, I'm intentionally getting these wrong. Calm indifference, like a sociopath, just like, whatever, you know. Hang on. So this is a guy in the real world, and we are a ghost in the ghost world. Memories are like a mirror, reflecting the true likeness of your soul. Maybe you still want to forget. Maybe you're still afraid. Hi, sir. This boy. Facing your own aspirations, but not confessing to the truth. I am you. Yet you are not me. Oh. This is the bad ending. I'm pretty sure this is the bad ending. Constantly cycling over and over with only the river Sanzu at the end of your journey. Yet the knot of sin still lies unsolved. The bridge leading to Paramita lies in collapse. So the Requiem with a warm crescendo welcomes you once more. This might be bad. Yeah, because we're in hell. That's creepy. I did see there was a video that was like, here's an explainer of all of the like cultural things you might not understand, and I was like, I do want to watch that. Oh man, was there like an assembly of like oh hey everybody, once again, I'm just gonna hey listen, take this opportunity, understand what's being conveyed. If you need to step away, step away. That was very well done. That's very well done. That is very well done. That's a very well done way to convey that. You get what happened. Hi. Are you needing to come up?
Real gamer.
Hello. Why? What? Victory. Well, not really. Victory will come when we get the true ending. Just wandering around.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we will, I'm hoping we can, special thanks to Low Score Boy. That's funny. So we'll do the last chapter again, and try to get the proper ending. Ray attending the award ceremony. Ugh, I'm glad they added chapter select. I feel like more games should add a chapter select. Especially if there's collectibles or anything like that. I feel like adding a chapter select is super duper important. So I have the true answers. And we'll go from here. Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you, yet you are not me. It is a sin that makes you linger in this realm. Memories like mirrors reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering, Feng Rishin, what do you fear the most? Losing myself. Believe that we are all born free, eager to walk on your own path, and afraid of losing yourself. You are me. It's a lot of very interesting stuff done in this. The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere and I will follow you like a shadow. Yeah. So what we gotta do, now that I know this trick, there's a lot of very slick level design in this that I think a lot of games could stand to learn from. There's a lot of less is more in this game that I really appreciate. I like that. I think it's chapter 3 when you're in the house. They do away with the monsters because the point of that stage is not, oh no, there's monsters, you know? Remember when you enrolled so full of passion, participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities, grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers? Then things took a turn for the worse at home. All the attention quickly turned to unwanted scrutiny. So you chose to escape. The world is immeasurably vast. There is always a place to hide. You are me. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. Click through this. We already saw this. Hoagie, hello. Hurricane Milton's reached category 5. Yeah, I just saw an update on that. I'm hoping my friends decide to leave. Okie, how are you? I haven't seen you for a minute. The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. Saw this, so we'll click through here. I saw someone complaining on the Steam reviews where it's like, you figure out the twist halfway through and then you can't do anything about it till the end. And I'm like, is this your first time experiencing a narrative, or like, I'm reading a book and I figured out the twist, but I can't rewrite the book. Yeah, it's like, oh, I figured out the twist. Now I just have to read the rest of the book. Like, Or you can stop. Nobody's making you do anything. People are so odd sometimes with the way that they criticize media. Like, I figured out the twist and can't do anything about it. Uh-huh. That's a narrative, my friend. I do like you have to go in and out to get to the new area. That's great. Great touch. Just the very simple feeling of like never really understanding, like feeling where you are. So why did I have to do this? Oh, because I can only get the light switch if this one is on? I think I had to talk to her. Turn this light switch on. And then go back. Turn this one off. Right, and then she gets to here. Acted immediately on one's determination. This is the philosophy he believed in. That someone should take fate in their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? Take hold of your destiny. That is a charming thought. So life has gained a goal. Next to him, you found yourself. You are me. The door's locked. Oh, so we don't get to go up to the roof. Or is that after? Maybe that's after. Oh yeah, right, we went this way. Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now? Try to take them back. The instructor's sharp gaze was stifling. You steeled yourself and performed without hesitation. In that one moment, transforming into a pitiless patriot. Easier than you think, right? You are me. So we're gonna start Siren tomorrow, which I'm very curious about. Very curious about. Oh. Yellowed paper plane. From the white deer to my white daffodil, fate holds us apart. Let us meet again in another life to our freedom. Open the door. Cheng Ming-hu, you are suspected of spreading anti-government propaganda, smuggling banned books, and organizing illegal gatherings. The court has already obtained the necessary evidence. We now arrest you on the grounds of rebellious activities. Do not resist on pain of death. Pain of death is an interesting way to describe that. Looks like it'll be difficult to escape this time. Fine. The death, the pain, it's like, the pain! The pain of dying! Why? Aren't people born to live freely? To think openly, to speak their minds without restriction or fear? Freedom of belief, love, and self-realization? Being with you was a happiness of the simplest and purest kind. It's a weird thing to say to a child, but still. I couldn't help but think, when we could be hand in hand, living an untroubled life. But in the end, this is only a fool's dream. I too am vain like the daffodils, fixated on my grandiosity. The world is not ready for the likes of us. Daffodils died by a river of crimson blood, decaying, rust-like into the void. Oh. Construction signboard. Evidence of vandalism alongside many signs of protest. Metal lodging for laborers. Alas, to be demolished. All to be demolished. Oh, this is going back up to the school. That was the security office. So this is the hill back to the school. Barred from the heavens and hampered from the underworld. Alone and wandering forever she goes. This is the old lady when we got captured by a monster. Pitiful. Are we way? Amnesty certificate. Type of pardon amnesty. Crime has been declared invalid. Thought I would rot in jail. I didn't expect to live past martial law. People say I'm a victim of politics. My crime was written off, but my youth has long passed. Something lost, never to be regained. Letters from home. My son Chung Ting, even though I witness sickness and death on a daily basis, this still fills my heart with grief. Your mother's disease was utterly untreatable. I can only hope she died without worry, without pain. A person's body can be physically locked up, but your mind is always free to go where it pleases. Father hopes you can still get some peace of mind in this situation. Stay warm, stay safe. Your father, Jia Jing. Eventually, mother still passed away. Father didn't take it well and had to take a break from his clinic work. His written words were spirited and calming. They supported me during my darkest days. Oh, and this is all of his things. 15 years of my life were taken away by a piece of paper. I can still clearly remember when the military police came knocking and carried me off in front of my mother. Little did I know that was the last time I would see her face. After being released from jail, I haven't had any contact with Ms. Ying. I couldn't believe it at first, but I heard she'd passed away abroad due to lung cancer. Like with my mother, only after seeing her ashes with my own eyes was I able to realize I had lost a familiar part of my heart forever. It doesn't matter what I was feeling back then. Only pain and sadness remain. It's a different notebook. It's very interesting. The large banyan tree has been cut down. It's weathered the storm of generations, yet it fell under the sharp edge of human desire. You get very different credits. Just going up to the roof. This was his classroom. Silver, thank you for hanging out, buddy. Have a great rest of your day. There we go. Different ending. Not necessarily better ending. Different ending. This was something. I think I wish this came up more. I wish this was talked about more. You know? I think a lot of people probably, I don't even feel like I hear a lot of people talk about devotion, you know? Because I was about to say, like, oh, people probably defer to talking about devotion, but I feel like I don't even hear people talk about devotion, which is likely because it's not on the most popular PC web store, and so is kind of invisible in that way. I think it's still sort of it's still a crime that devotion is delisted and not available directly, you know, for purchase in that way. But this was Detention. Yeah. What a good way to start Scaretober, honestly. What a good way to start Scaretober. I feel really, I feel great about it. I feel really good. Glad we had a game like actively scary, you know, actively like mature in a way that that horror games tend to be. That is, yeah. Missed a couple achievements. Got the big ones. Got the big ones. I might go in and finish them because it would be fun to have them done. You know, it would be fun to have them done. It would be fun to say, hey, you know, here we go. Hooray, nightmare. Yeah, it was. Oof. Hooray. Ugh. But yeah, that's. Let's go, girls. So tomorrow is Siren. Tomorrow is Siren. Looking forward to that. Just continuing the trend of, you know, Asian horror mysteries. Tomorrow Matt plays Doki Doki. I could play Doki Doki. I could get a key from Tim. I can get a key from Tim real quick. Ah, goodness. But all right. Yeah. I will see everybody tomorrow for Siren. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I heard you like poetry in school. Yeah. Absolutely related. Absolutely related. That's a weird ad. That's a ridiculous ad I just got. Yeah, tomorrow, Siren, more scary stuff. I'm gonna go have lunch and we gotta take Josie to the vet, do a bunch of stuff. But I'll let everybody know tomorrow how Liminal Horror goes tonight. I'm very excited. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna read Ben. Ben is playing the Until Dawn remake. So I know everybody will have a good time hanging out with Ben. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Please take care of yourself until I see you. Appreciate the hell out of everybody who hung out today. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Siren.